Have you guys had the marriage talk?
What is the marriage talk?
I don't know. That's what.
Is that like, do you plan on getting married? Is that like, do you like marriage? It's 2017.
Like, you should be talking about these things.
But there's some people that don't want to be married for various reasons.
Yeah.
And that's very popular, especially with our generation. It's like, oh, you don't have to be married to whatever. I think that, I think marriage is important. Like, I'm an old school Christian. Like, I grew up in the church. Like, I was born in the church. I got whoopers in church. Church was church. Sunday, Tuesday night Bible study, Thursday night praise and worship. Like, I was in church, and obviously church speaks highly of marriage. Yes, we've had that talk. Yes, we both feel very strongly about those things. Could we do a better job of those things? Yes.
But we don't beat ourselves up about anything. I think, like, we have a healthy balance of having, you know, our Christian values and like that being like the foundation of how we run our lives.
Go Jesus.
But at the same time, we're not sitting here saying, you know, you're sinning because you did this, and you know, we're not judging each other. We're not projecting judgment onto other people or their lifestyles. For me, growing up, I didn't go to church every Sunday as a kid. My spirituality comes from a very, very deep place within myself that I've nurtured over time. But I didn't have my parents who forced me to do this or that when it came to my Christianity and my faith. I chose that, and that was something for me I'm very proud of, because I truly feel like the way that I believe is because I chose to believe it and not because somebody told me how to think or how to be. But at the same time, I've also been exposed to a lot of different kinds of people, a lot of different types of places. I grew up overseas half my life, so I've seen a lot and done a lot, and at a young age, and that helped shape my worldview of just like, love people. That's it. If you just love and put out love and positivity, then you will be happy. You know, don't get, you know, stuck on trying to tell somebody how to live their lives, because that's not your job. That's not your job.
Hey, let he who is without sin cast the first stone.
There you go.
That's Bible.
Bam.
Right there. That's Bible.
The word. Do you make your boyfriend use any of your hair care or cosmetic products? And if so, which ones do you find work well for him?
No, because I'm beautiful.
No, listen, y'all. He loves the Design Essentials Coconut and Manoy moisturizer for his hair.
It's Manoy. You don't know what to know without that.
Yes, but it's in the white tube, the white natural line from Design Essentials. He's used the moisturizing souffle and the actual like cream moisturizer, both. You really like that. That's like what he uses on his hair now.
I do, but that's it. Like, it's not a lot.
I've gotten him other, like, you know, men's, like, men's self-care, what is it called? Men's grooming products before. He doesn't really use them, but
see, because it's like,
you
are you trying to tell me like I need help, or are you trying to help?
You've asked, like,
but you've also just randomly.
Yes.
Hey, let's try this. What does that mean? Like, when
I'm
a
just
woman
saying,
says that,
I think that, like, you
take
know,
with a grain of salt. Okay.
Well, obviously, it's like one of those things, like, you can have the, like, idea of, like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it when it comes to, like, your grooming and all that kind of stuff. But I think that you should always be trying to improve and enhance yourself. So why not try? No, I don't think it's broke.
It's broke.
No.
Okay.
But should it be enhanced? Yes.
Talking like I'm a Instagram filter. Hey,
what? Talk to you like an Instagram filter. What does that even mean?
You just gotta enhance it, like enhance the picture. Like, no, the picture's
not
not bad, like, but enhance.
No,
like,
but I'm saying, like, you have, like, okay, like, he's a guy and like he has ingrown hairs, like, on his beard. See his chin, like, area, and he gets bumps, and I'm like, okay, I know things that can help with that. I know things that can help get rid of that. He had a dry scalp. He had a really dry scalp, y'all, like a month or two ago, and I was like, okay, like, let's figure out what to do. And I helped, and what we did worked. So, like,
dry scalp because I'm black. Ain't got nothing to do with it.
Okay, I guess this one is for me. How do you handle all these back-to-back heavy relationships? Not saying this as a hating person, but we've witnessed several heavy relationships back-to-back throughout the YouTube journey. Spoke highly of the last guy, and now he's gone, ? Always wishing for the best, but you don't seem to get a real break in between all these serious relationships to be so young. First off, I'm 25 years old and I'm a grown ass woman. I can do what I want and I know myself. I've only been in 3 serious relationships in my lifetime. So whether it's quick to you, whether it's heavy to you or whatever, stop. Then that's on you. But as long as I'm happy, I'm gonna continue to do things that make me happy. So being with him makes me happy. If I wanted to be by myself, I could be by myself. I was by myself for like a long time. But for me, I think another element is that I don't believe that we're supposed to be on earth by ourselves.
You're not. It's Bible.
Like, you're not. So I'm not over here like saying that I'm gonna marry every guy that I meet. No. But I've had the pleasure of being around really amazing people in my life that make me want to spend time with them, that make me fall in love with them. And then when I am done with them, I move on to the next season. Like, everybody that comes into your life is not, you know, oh, if you're with somebody for a year or 3 years or 5 years or 7 years, you're supposed to marry that person. That's the only person you're allowed to love for your entire life. No. Do I regret any of my relationships? Hell no. Because guess what? I learned so much. I wouldn't be able to be the person that I am in this relationship if it wasn't for those. So, heavy or not, back to back or not, I'm happy. So, what? I don't understand the question.
Yes, you do. That's why you just answered it. You understand the question.
How did you guys know you wanted to be exclusive?
On your boy.
Whatever.
Major key.
Whatever.
Like, that's what it was. Like, nah. You know, I think that I mean, for me, I prayed and God showed me that. And when I met her and we had those great moments and those great conversations, like, I literally had a conversation with God in my car, legit. And you know, he responded, and here we are. So I think that God is not a God of mistakes. God is not a God of confusion. So once he let it be known what he had for me, I gladly accept it.
What's the hardest part of dating your significant other? What is the hardest part about dating me?
It's a loaded question. Plead the fifth. I respond because I'm gonna be very honest. I think the hardest part about dating her is at times her attitude, and not her attitude in terms of like her being a mean person, but I think oftentimes she puts too much on herself and lofty goals and expectations, and I'm never one to put limits on what you expect from yourself, because like I expect greatness from myself every morning. Like, I put my socks on, like, yo, you put your socks on, like, gee, thank you. So I'm not one to like stop that, but at the same time I feel like sometimes I have to remind her that you're not by yourself. So if that's something that's frustrating you or something that's stressing you out, then I'm here to assist. And it's not that she doesn't use me, but at times she I think gets lost in what she's doing, that she doesn't realize that she has someone that God has provided to like take some of that off of her and lighten the burden. So I think that the hardest part is having to first deal with that and then tell her like, hey babe, take a deep breath, let's pray, whatever, because you're not gonna be talking to me like that. So, like, period. So chill out. Let's do what we need to do. Happen this morning. Like, let's do what we need to do to fix this, and we're gonna move forward.
Okay, let me explain myself. I think in a short way to say it, being an entrepreneur is like a blessing and a curse. I think, you know, specific types of people are led to being an entrepreneur or owning your own business or, you know, owning your own brand and all that kind of thing. And it's a blessing and a curse because I love the fact that I'm an entrepreneur because I can do everything myself. Like, I don't need anyone to do anything for me, and that's very empowering to me. That puts fire under me. So what makes me great is also one of my biggest downfalls, is that I don't utilize people around me enough. and it's really, 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 really hard for me to ever ask for help when I don't want it. I want to be able to do things myself. I want to be independent. I am independent. I have this drive in me that keeps me going as an entrepreneur, because you have to have that self-sustaining drive within yourself to continue going day to day. But it's also something that is kind of hard because you get so used to doing everything yourself, and you never really have to lean on anybody until you're forced to. And I don't like to be forced to do anything. So anytime that it's like,
wait, that was longer than what I said.
No, it's not. You just stop it. So yeah. Okay, now my turn.
Turn for what?
My turn for saying what.
Oh, that was just your response to what I said?
Yes, that wasn't even my response.
Wow.
Okay, my response to, wait, what was the question? Oh, dang it.
What's the hardest thing about dealing with the other person?
Oh, so the hardest thing about dealing with him is,
let's say most challenging.
Most challenging. Right. Most challenging. I think most challenging is the same thing with him. Like, the great things about him can also be downfalls for him, to me. So, like, you know, energy all the time. Like, I think that I felt you. Yes. Okay, so I think him having so much energy all the time, and me being that Capricorn, very laid back, very serious natured person naturally, it can be a lot to handle for me. And when he has a lot of energy, it pours into, you know, when he's trying to help me. And he's really like, it's kind of like a metaphorical like shake, like he's shaking me to like let him help me. And I'm like, I freak out because I'm like, no, I want to do things myself. Like, I can do this by myself. And I get I'm super stubborn. When that happens, it just makes me, you know, more overwhelmed in life. So I think that's the difficult part. But I think, like, as we're together over the years, we will learn how to handle each other more better.
Listen, I don't have a problem handling you. I can handle you. You ain't nothing to handle. You ain't seen nothing yet.
Please.
You ain't seen it yet.
Extra. See, the extraness is what makes me lose it. The last question though, like there's the last one, was asking if I was gonna move to Oregon. And I haven't told y'all yet, but I'm moving to Oregon next month. I'm already here. We already have a place together, and yeah, we're moving in.
That was a question.
Yeah, it was a question, but I saved it for the last part. But yeah, that's our video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you guys want to see more videos of us together. Like and subscribe, hit the bell button. We talked about this before, but the bell lets you see every single time I post here on YouTube, because YouTube likes to not tell y'all when I upload videos. So yeah, but until next time, talk to y'all later. Bye. So I did have a slight crunch that over time like softens out, but with this combo I don't have that at all. So I really like that because